Hello everyone, welcome to Canada U Hub. I am Nikisha. In this video I'm going to talk about Ontario, British Columbia and Manitoba issue invitations in latest Provincial Nominee Program draws. If you're interested in learning more about this topic, please watch this video all the way to the end. For the most recent immigration news and updates, please like and share to this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel by hitting the subscribe button icon of the notification bell. Ontario, British Columbia and Manitoba have issued invitations to apply to candidates through their most recent rounds of Provincial Nominee Program, PNP, draws. Most Canadian provinces and territories, except for Quebec and Nunavut, operate their own PNPs. Through these programs, interested candidates may be invited to apply for provincial nomination. Receiving a provincial nomination can be advantageous for gaining permanent residence. Quebec's immigration programs are administered by the province and are distinct from Canada's immigration programs. Quebec is the only province that has control over all economic class immigrants. The Provincial Nominee Program, PNP, accounts for 105,000 PR admissions per year. It began in 1998 and the annual number of PNP admissions has since increased steadily. Both federal and provincial governments consider it an effective tool to promote economic development outside of urban centers. Provincial immigration results January 22 to January 27. Ontario. On January 24, Ontario issued a total of 620 invitations to apply to candidates in the Employer Job Offer, International Student Stream of the Ontario Immigrant Nominee Program, OINP. It was a general draw, meaning there were no targeted occupations. Candidates required a minimum score of 82 to receive an invitation. This stream is for international students with a job offer in a skilled occupation. The job offer must be in a skilled occupation at tier, training, education, experience, and responsibilities, Category 0, 1, 2, or 3 of the National Occupational Classification, NOC. Ontario also invited 692 candidates through the Master's Graduate Stream on January 25. Invited candidates had a minimum score of 44. To be eligible for this stream, candidates must meet a baseline of eligibility criteria such as the following. Must have a master's degree from an eligible university in Ontario. Language requirement, Canadian Language Benchmark, CLB, Level 7 or higher, English or French. Must have legally lived in Ontario for at least 1 year in the past 2 years. British Columbia. British Columbia issued 221 invitations to apply to candidates in a general draw that included tech occupations on January 24. The invitations were issued to candidates in the skilled worker and international graduates categories and included express entry candidates. Invitations were also issued to entry-level and semi-skilled candidates. The CERS score for the general draw ranged from 82 to 102. CERS acts much like the Express Entry Comprehensive Ranking System, CRS, but is only used for British Columbia's PNP. The province also held rounds of invitations for candidates working in the following occupations. 31 early childhood educators and assistants, NOC 4214, with scores of at least 60 points. 18 healthcare workers from the skilled worker, international graduate, including express entry category, with scores of at least 60 points and other in-demand occupations with scores of at least 60 points. Manitoba. Manitoba invited 336 candidates through the Manitoba Provincial Nomination Program on January 26. To receive an invitation, candidates must meet a baseline of criteria specific to their program. In total, the province invited skilled workers in Manitoba issued 253 invitations with a minimum score of 726. Skilled workers overseas issued 23 invitations with a minimum score of 713. International Education Stream issued 60 invitations with no score requirement. Out of all who were invited to apply, 32 had profiles in the express entry system. Don't forget to click on that notifications bell icon. See you soon in next new immigration update.